Hello.
Hello.
It's Teddy&Abuk.
Who is Teddy and who is a book?
Who is Teddy and who is Abuk? What do you think? Who is Teddy and who is Abuk? I know somebody recorded a whole YouTube thinking that he is a book and I am Teddy.
Yeah, but I'm Teddy and she's a book.
Yeah, I am a book, guys, and he is Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
So today we have a few questions like we want to answer, and not a lot. So first, who supports your relationship?
I mean, we're the ones who support our relationship first, and then secondly it comes our family, obviously, because family are like the most important people.
Immediate.
Yeah,
We
after
run to
yourself. And then it's everyone else.
And then it's everyone else who supports us.
A lot of people support us who we don't even know, which we're grateful.
It's amazing.
And
like people subscribe to our channels, even subs, and even they don't expect any content.
Yeah,
that is so beautiful. That's the true
grateful.
Support. So we do appreciate those
people.
people.
The first people who support us, like the ones who are most important, is
the foundation.
Me and her. And then everyone else, kind of. I mean, family is second, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did you know you're for each other? Trust your intuition.
Yeah. I mean, it just makes sense. Like, you just know things.
True connection and be yourself. Literally, true connection and be yourself, because this is what is going to help your longevity of a relationship. Yeah, I don't know, like, really trust your intuition.
Yeah, the short answer is intuition, because sometimes when you just know something, you know it, even if you can't explain it.
It feels right.
Yes.
In your gut.
And if it just feels right, there's no reason not to believe it or do it. So
love yourself too.
As long as it works.
Yeah, you need to love yourself, because a relationship is a very long process. It's like you're getting one person to take a very long journey with, so you must want to compromise. Compromising in a relationship is totally okay. I don't know why somebody say don't compromise.
Depends. Sometimes you should not compromise that much. Like,
not a lot of
boundaries,
things.
Like,
yes, but you can compromise.
Of course, compromising is important in a relationship, but I don't want people to take it the wrong way, where they should like not put themselves first.
Don't compromise abuse. Don't compromise
like,
manipulation. I mean, we are all manipulators naturally.
There are certain things in relationships that should be unacceptable, that you should never compromise on. And there's other things that you should maybe compromise on if you really care about that person. So it really depends on the situation, really.
True.
So yeah, it's about judgment.
It's like you having a basket of apples, and then you're not sure which apple is sweeter, right? Just according to how they look. They're apples, they look the same. But when you pick that apple and then become sour, do you want to eat it, or do you want to pick another one? I don't know if that will apply. But yes, compromises are allowed in a relationship as long as they serve with respect and is totally understandable. Like, yes. Like, I think
you need to know clearly your boundaries in a relationship.
True.
And just protect them at all costs.
Be yourself. Build self-love. I don't know. We always need to develop our personal development first. Do some personal development. It will help your relationship grow, like flourish. It will help you a lot if you do love yourself and you're spreading this love to another person. Like, you're gonna be sharing love. It will be helpful for your relationship. So I don't know. We are not counselors, but it is what we are going through. Is intimacy more important than love?
I mean, I don't know what either word necessarily means.
Love means like, caring.
Love and intimacy can be like similar things, but they're different, and like certain things go into like both things. I don't know. What is more important?
Yes.
I think for some people, intimacy is far more important than other people.
Isn't that last, but then?
I mean, yeah, but it's still important to them, right? So it just depends on person to person. Like, there's some people who are like in love, like more like platonically, right? So there is not a lot of intimacy.
A good relationship needs both.
Yeah, you need both.
Yeah.
But it depends on the person. Like, some people are okay with less intimacy, other people or not.
What do you prefer, baby? What do you think you prefer?
So, I mean, for me, intimacy is important, obviously, but I think it's not everything, but it's important, yes. So
yeah, intimacy ideally is important. It is what sometimes
like
takes off something.
Ideally, in a romantic relationship, you have everything, right? In a perfect world, so that's what you strive for.
Assuming something happens and then you stop having intimacy, and then you have to be with this person. What do you think?
I mean, obviously, there's like rare circumstances where like unforeseeable things may occur, where, but yeah, I think both are important. But I don't know which one is more important.
Love is a word. It's so many things, right? It's so many things you can do in the name of love, and then the word becomes love. Yet there are a bunch of things you can do to call the word love. And intimacy is basically that chemistry. So we need both. We need love. Because a good love boosts intimacy.
I mean, intimacy, you can say, is more shallow. So you can say it's less important than love, but then again, it's like, I feel like you need...
I'm speaking from a woman. Everything. I think we women, we are very emotionally wired people.
But you still need emotional intimacy. Like, intimacy is not just
it's
physical.
Not a physical, yes. I thank you for saying that.
Physical is a part of intimacy, but not the only thing. Like, you need all kinds of intimacy.
Absolutely. So yeah, we think, my love, we think that intimacy and love go together. You need a good love to make a good intimacy, either emotionally or physically.
It should be like balanced.
Yeah. That's a tricky question, by the way. What do you think on divorce?
I mean,
divorce is something we don't talk about usually. We have never thought of it.
Divorce is a thing that exists.
Yes.
And people do a lot of in certain countries.
It happens a lot too.
Yes, and in the countries that it doesn't happen, it's for a bad reason. It's where men and women usually don't have equal rights in those societies, but that's a whole different can of worms. But in like in most of the Western countries where like there's more equality, divorce rates are extremely high, right? We see that. So what do we think about divorce? I mean, it's just a thing. Like,
it can happen to anyone.
Yes.
Things can change and divorce can happen, and you need to really be aware of things that lead to divorce. Is a little bit of bacteria building up on your tooth, and then you have your tooth removed.
It's just...
right? So it's a bunch of things that can happen in a relationship that will slowly and gradually eat up your relationship. So it's like, you're a sweet tooth. I don't know, in my head, I think maybe, I always say that it's that little bacteria you've been keeping under your tooth because you've been a sweet tooth. Gradually happening, it's not every day, but it's every second, every minute, and builds up to that tooth being removed.
There's so many things that can lead to divorce, but what do we think about it? Like the existence of divorce? I mean, I think it's healthy, in my opinion, that a divorce exists.
Yeah, it's healthy. Why not?
Because if two people cannot like coexist with each other, then they just shouldn't coexist with each other. They should just separate. That's just how it is.
The biggest, it's like when you have unpleasant home.
Yeah.
It's deadly.
Like if a union goes to the point where
you can't coexist,
where they have to divorce, then that's just how it is. But what leads to those things and why divorce happens so often, that's a different topic. Like, that's very long to discuss. Like, so many factors.
But yeah, we do know about divorce. We do know it exists, and we speak about it. I educate myself about. I'm watching some divorce lawyer, by the way. Saxon, I'm watching him.
There's also like the economic aspect of divorce and those things, but we don't really think about
divorce. Actually, I watched from the divorce lawyer on the YouTube. He said that actually divorce happened during the economic boost and the economic, fluctuation.
Those things are different, baby, because you know that we're now building our wealth together. So regardless of what, it's like we kind of share.
Yeah, we are shareholders.
But when it comes to like, let's say a man who is 40 marries a woman who's 30, and they both have like, that man has accumulated wealth. The woman maybe has some wealth too, they have assets, and then they come together, then it's like a whole different thing. It's like business, you know.
I was sitting on something. That's why I was tall.
Anyway,
sorry.
But yeah, we don't really think, when it comes to like marriage and divorce, we don't really think about the economic aspects of it, because we like, we're building a wealth
we're
together.
building together.
So if we were to separate, God forbid, we would like split things accordingly, right?
Yes.
Regardless of divorce or not. Regardless of like the law. It's like kind of like unspoken rule in a way.
Yeah, but we're aware of divorce and things like, you know, we cannot do prenup because we don't qualify.
I mean, we can, but we're not going to do it because it doesn't make sense to us. But yeah.
Yeah, if you're asking what we think of divorce, we think it does exist.
I mean, it should exist.
It should exist.
Like, it would make no sense if divorce was illegal, right? Imagine you marry someone and then you're forced to be with them for the rest of your life by like some law. That would be crazy, right?
Yeah.
So
it will, for women,
it should exist, but why it happens so often, we don't know really. Like, there's many reasons. Anyway,
the last question is marriage worth it?
It depends.
You know, marriage is a union. It's a partnership.
Yeah, if you find the right person, it's definitely worth it, yeah. If you don't find the right person, then it's not worth it.
You know, you can actually coexist with somebody you're not even married to, and you can have also a beautiful marriage. Those scenarios exist,
I mean,
but...
Yes, but... like
may not apply to us, but it does exist.
Like, if you're, let's say, co-living with someone, and everything is great for a long period of time, like, what's the difference between being married or not married? It's the same thing. I feel like marriage is just like this imaginary title, and then obviously it has like legal implications,
like,
right?
Marriage is a certificate you sign. It's a document that you sign that has a bunch of things.
Like, I feel like obviously in a lot of societies around the world, when it comes to like very strong like family oriented societies and these things, where marriage holds a lot of weight when it comes to like families, communities,
especially in my culture,
where you come from. But in the West, I feel like marriage is just like just documents, just bureaucracy. Like, the title of marriage is just that, because
in my culture it's like families building a relationship together, and usually they don't even need like any paperwork. It's people witnessing.
Like, while in the West it's more just about paperwork. Because for us, we're not married yet, right? But we're planning to get married. But for example, like right now there is no difference in how we conduct ourselves.
Absolutely.
That we're not married, and when we do get married, we will conduct ourselves the exact same way.
In the relationship.
It's just gonna be like, the document is just gonna say that we're married, and that's gonna be the only difference.
I mean, if you have in those relationships whereby when you finally sign those papers, somebody become a beast, it's crazy. It's weird.
So, and
but
that's what divorce is.
Marriage
right?
is a beautiful thing. Marriage is a gift. Marriage is a choice.
But I feel sorry to interrupt you. I feel like marriage is so different depending on which country and what type of like area you're from. Culture, yes. Marriage is very different, like depending on the culture. So yeah, it's hard to talk about the importance of marriage. Because in my culture, marriage doesn't have like very significant importance, but I know in your culture
a big
it
holding,
does.
But for us, it's a big thing. It's totally the biggest thing. Like, they need to run through the families who has these issues. Like,
it's like in your culture, the families like marry each other in a way. It's not just about you and your partner. It's
absolutely
us, your families.
You marry a reputation. You marry, you know, people's diseases. It's actually very funny in my culture. Like, they run to your great grandparents. If they were having sorts of disability or diseases or anything, they will never marry.
They do like a full background check. Like,
they do. They really do. If you're cowards, like, oh my god, in my cultures are warriors. Like in my tribe, like they are warriors. If you are from a family of cowards or people who are not strong or they are very short.
That's interesting, actually.
I mean, it's crazy. Okay, that's what we have for you today, guys.
Thank you guys for your questions.
Thank you, and
feel free to ask us more questions that we can yap about.
Absolutely. Don't forget to click in that button so you can get more of our videos in the future.
Yeah, and also don't be shy to comment any of your thoughts. If
Don't
you
be.
disagree with something that we said or
Don't
anything.
Yeah, don't be. It's how we learn from one another.
Yeah,
Literally.
we're not right. We maybe say things that are nonsense.
Out of our heads because we
feel free to debate us as well.
Yeah, I love it. One of our viewers actually, I think she's very like bring in and write really good paragraphs. I do appreciate that, and
hope
I looked in that.
AI generated.
It doesn't matter if it's AI, they're putting that thoughts. But yes, thank you guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank
we'll
you
see
for watching.
Yeah.
Subscribe. It's
and
important.
Bye.
Bye.